When my good buddy Paul visited while on his cross-country road trip, I wanted to give him a good aerial tour of the area. We headed from Thun Field down to Mount St. Helens, then back up to Mount Rainier, and then down the valley for a hair-raising approach and landing at Packwood to enjoy some of the best pizza on the planet at Cruiser's Pizza.
This is his Clover Park school over here. It used to be somewhere else, located somewhere else. Two coming? Oh, yep, looks like it.
Pierce Cessna 20236, number 2 on, final runway 35.
So we're ready to go. As soon as these guys are out of the way, we'll take off. Pierce County traffic, Silver Lusk, I'm taking off 35. We'll be making a left downwind departure to the south, Pierce County.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 739er, Quebec Lima, heading to the southwest. We're going to be inbound runway 35, Pierce.
We'll wait for this guy to get off the runway down there, unless he's going to do a touch and go. Either way, we'll wait to see what he does. He's turning off right there. So here we go.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 739er, Mike Foxtrot, taxiing across the top of the runway 35, Pierce County.
Oh, see, he's way up there. He's flying a big pattern. I would have turned sooner than that. Actually, I'll turn off to the right. Pierce County traffic, Silver Lusk. I just took off, and I'm going to do a right turn out, and I'll depart to the south on a right downwind, Pierce County. Because I don't want to wait for him. He did kind of a long upwind there, which is fine. But no reason for us to fly that big a pattern, because we just want to kind of get out of here.
Pierce traffic, Cessna 3908, Juliet, west downwind 35.
Pierce County traffic, Silver Lusk, we're on a right downwind and we're going to depart the area to the south, Pierce County.
Right downwind 34,
So they are...
Traffic 907, go back, Alki westbound.
Are they over here, over this river, maybe? Actually, they're... see him? Right off the nose.
There he is, I see him.
Yep, right off the nose there. You know, just for grins and giggles, let's do something here. We're going to go down a little bit. We're going to fly into some of these clouds.
Like
Just up this valley.
9 Julie Kilo, we're at 900. We'll be turning south over the Valor Locks. I got that float plane in sight. It's at my 6 o'clock. We'll stay below you.
Yep, see him over there? Yep. Eatonville traffic, Silver Lusk, well, we're just west of the airport, transitioning the area to the south, Eatonville. So Eatonville, this is Eatonville over here, and they have got a little runway over there. Okay. A lot of fall colors now. That's what you were saying reminds you of home, kind of? when we were driving here today?
Yeah, the canopy of the trees and the pines.
Thanks, Falcon. Traffic 760 is going to be a straight out to the north. Falcon.
So peaceful up here. I wonder what's walking around between those trees.
So lift your headphones off your ear for just a second.
Thank you, Bose.
It's loud, huh?
Yeah, it's
Isn't that
amazing.
crazy? It's
Yeah.
really, really loud. But people used to fly without this great technology. You're trying to get the full experience,
Yeah,
huh? That's crazy, isn't
that
it?
is amazing.
And that's Mount Hood. That's in Oregon.
This guy. Right off
That big pointy mountain.
the, yeah, off the nose.
Yep, to the left of St. Helens there. That's Mount Hood, and that is in Oregon. And Mort, that's Mort. And I've landed there. There's a tiny little airstrip there. He's still a couple miles away. What, almost 4 miles? Actually, maybe out here. But the way it looks, we'll be several hundred feet above him before we get near each other. Kind of fun though, isn't it? Seeing it on here and then try to find him out the window.
Yep.
So we're climbing a few hundred feet a minute here, and we're 300 feet above him. So that's good. This shouldn't be a problem at all. I don't even see him. Oh, there he is. See him?
No.
Above that lake shoreline. Against the green trees.
Which side of the river?
Other side of the lake. Over there. He's like at our 230 maybe.
Shoot, I still don't see
Just
him.
about to fly over that little inlet that sticks out to the side there. Right over the top of it. Well, he's probably behind the wing strut for you now. Now he's directly off the wing, right off the end of the wing. But way past the lake shoreline, directly off our wing. Straight out.
I never saw him. You remember when that thing blew its back, right? You lived.
Yep, we lived here. We lived 1980. We were in University Place. That's a town right next to Tacoma.
So you would have been like 11.
I was in high school or junior high. Yeah, 80.
80, you would have been 11 years old.
Yep. Yeah, I don't remember a ton, but one thing I remember, some friends of ours had a cabin in Packwood, and we'd go up there and stay there like once a year, for a weekend or something. And I remember there being ash on the ground, on the trail when we'd hike from the car, we'd hike on a short trail to get to the cabin. I remember ash on the ground. And I don't remember a lot of details, but that's one little odd thing I remember. So Packwood is up this valley right here.
Okay.
Packwood's up there. Isn't that crazy?
That is amazing.
All right, so now let's do a lap around the mountain. We'll do maybe do a couple laps. And you can see from the chart here, they've got the summit on that southern rim, which you can tell is the highest part, right? That southern piece of the opening.
Yeah. This is bonkers, though. You can just get in your airplane and fly to Mount St. Helens.
Isn't that super awesome, dude?
It's crazy.
Yeah. And we got bucket loads of fuel, so we're in good shape. Boy, nice and smooth air here.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
And it's it's interesting how much of that cone is built back up, isn't it? I mean, it's a lot of stuff that's squirted back up through there. Alright, so hopefully we don't have any insanely bumpy air here. And see that mountain? That's actually, by some standards, considered a second mountain. It's the second tallest mountain in Washington. It's called Little Tahoma. So the Indians...
This guy right here?
Yep, that one off to the left there. Off to the left of this. It's to the east of this.
Yes.
That's Little Tahoma. And some people just climb that.
Wow.
Yep. So...
Be a little gap or a valley between the two.
Yep, and you can see a saddle there. It's called a saddle. So the Indians called this mountain Tahoma.
Okay.
And that's where Tacoma is from.
Yep.
And so that's why this is Little Tahoma. And there's Mount Adams in the distance.
That is amazing. You said totally awesome. I keep saying amazing.
Yep, same idea, right? So, yeah, I'll send you the link to my blog, my write-up of hiking the Wonderland Trail. 94 miles around this thing.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
It's awesome. I don't know if you're a big hiker, but...
Well, I'm learning more about it, and I do enjoy it.
Most people will take 10 days to do it. We did it in 14.
Yeah, and
did a couple day hikes and stayed 2 nights in a couple spots.
Sure.
So, and we weren't in a giant hurry. 14 is the most you're allowed to take.
Yeah, that's the one thing I've done wrong on this trip is I'm trying to see way too much.
Right.
You know, I'm seeing a lot of things, but not seeing a lot of it up close.
Yeah.
Dude, it feels like we were so close to this.
We're pretty close. All right. So I'm gonna reduce the power just a little bit, and we're just gonna let the plane start to lose a little altitude, and we're gonna swing a little wider, and you can get a little view of, a little different view of some different things down on the mountainsides.
Big up a little bit.
Yeah, and then tomorrow from the road, it'll be a totally different perspective. It'll be a different but awesome, still awesome perspective. Then what we'll do is we'll come around and maybe get Paradise right out the window. And that's where we'll come tomorrow in the car. Paradise. Sunrise is closed already for the winter. It's rugged, isn't it?
Yes.
Pretty awesome. I love all the different colors of the rocks.
I wonder if those people are out walking.
Oh. Yeah, they could be down at Paradise there. If they're here, they're going to be at Paradise, almost certainly.
You have a spider in your airplane.
Fucker. I hate bugs. Okay, I'm going to reduce the throttle a little bit, so don't think that there's an engine problem. Make me kill it. Make me be the murderer.
Trying to put him on camera and then you killed him. That is cool.
Pretty neat, huh?
Pretty close. The terrain moves a lot faster.
Yeah. Yeah, and this slow thing, if you're not too far away from it at all, it seems like you're barely moving. Yeah, just for fun, let's come back around and maybe get down closer to that other one. I'm not too worried about needing to have gobs and gobs of terrain clearance here. We should be fine. We're still several hundred feet above that saddle where we're going to cross over between these two things. So we're good to go as far as altitude. We'll just fly back between these two rocks, but a little bit lower, a little closer to this one. Just kind of give you a little different view. And now, look at the view of the mountain.
Look at that right there. I like it.
Totally awesome. Love it. Totally awesome. Our shadows on that rock right there.
Yeah.
All right, good. That was fun. So now we'll continue over here. We'll go past sunrise. We'll buzz the people that aren't there.
Stretch my leg and not hit your rudder.
Small plane.
Yes. I'm a little taller than you.
Yep. So yeah, we'll head off this way. So there's this ridge line, and then just to the left of it, you can see another one that kind of comes off, and then just to the left of that is a plateau. That's the first Burrows, the second Burrows, and the third Burrows. Okay. So we're going to fly past the Burrows Mountains, and sunrise should be just off out your window then. So here's the third Burrows.
This guy here.
Or maybe it's that one right there.
That one?
Must be. Let's see. Nope, yeah, this is it. This is it. You can see this hillside goes up to that top. So this is the third Burrows.
Yep.
This is the second Burrows. That's the first Burrows. It's a nice hike. You can hike very easily all the way up to the top of that one, to that third one. And I've been up there.
It's probably more my speed.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, yeah, it would be totally your speed. And you'll start to see lots of trails all over the place here. See the side of this hill here? Toward the left end of that?
I see it right there. Yep.
So that's where you'd come up from sunrise, which we're going to get near over here. And you may see lots of other trails in different spots. Trail up on top of that one, right there. Yeah, you can see the parking lot right in front of us there. We'll actually just we'll get nice and low, do a low pass over that.
Right here? That's a way.
Over here. Right off directly off the nose there. But yeah, that's a lake. There's a little one here. Those are starting to get frozen. See sunrise right in front of us here? There's a building and a parking lot.
Oh, I see it there, yep.
So we're just going to do a little buzz job. No one's there. So we'll get low. Big trail here coming up, going along that ridge line.
That'd be a pretty climb.
So we got some big downdrafts here, 700 feet a minute.
Yep.
And you can look out the window and you can see us descending. You can see the downdraft. If
that
it's
must be a trail there too then?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, if you've got a downdraft and you're close to terrain, you can look out the window and looks like an elevator.
Yeah. That is neat.
Yep, that's one of the main places people come into the park.
Oh, those are amazing views from the parking lot.
Yep,
wow.
Yep. And as you hike up on those burrows, you're seeing Mount Rainier right in front of you. Yep. Pretty awesome. And I don't remember what it's called, Panhandle Gap? I think it is. I think this is Panhandle Gap, the highest point on the Wonderland Trail. I think it's this saddle right here. Maybe. Dude, now we got some updrafts. Boom, all of a sudden. Because we came to the hill, and there's air going up.
They'll pull you right up.
Yep. So yeah, so we're in great shape here. A little close to the ground, so we're feeling some of that disturbed air. But it's not bad. And so this is the Tatoosh range that I was telling you about.
Yep.
Out there. And Paradise has a super awesome view of the Tatoosh range. So it's going to be over here, and from there you can look south and you see this range. So that just kind of helps you figure out where you are. So yeah, there's Paradise right there. You can see this road coming in. Yep. And as we get closer, you might see some buildings.
Maybe I'll see my friends.
Yeah, you can wave. All right, I'm going to do a turn in your direction, and that'll just keep Paradise off the.
A lot of people here today.
Off the right wing. Keep getting a good look at it. Yeah, there's a number of buildings there.
Yep.
And
Look at them all.
You can get a room there.
Right at the base of the mountain. That is awesome.
Yeah, look in front of us there, dude.
Yeah.
Isn't that just off the hook?
Yes, it is.
Let's go back this way. I'm just going to hang a U-turn. We'll come back along the Tatoosh range.
I can't wait for pizza.
Are you hungry?
You
or
didn't
just
eat
the good
breakfast
pizza?
either, did you?
No, I'm hungry, and the pizza there, I'm telling you. Well, I'll be interested to see what you think.
I'm sure it'll be great.
All right, we'll throttle back a little bit, and maybe we'll come down a little lower just for fun and for a nice view.
This is amazing, Jay.
And, yeah, so like I said before, I think that's the Goat Rocks Wilderness over there.
Yeah.
Mount Adams, Mount St. Helens, the Tatoosh Range.
And Hood.
Yeah, oh yeah, Mount Hood even, down there. Okay, these are reflection lakes.
Okay.
A lot of people, a trillion people drive along there, park the car. There's a big parking lot along there.
Yep.
Get out, look over the lakes, take a picture with Mount Rainier in the background, and it's awesome. It's an easy way to get a really nice picture of the mountain. Yeah, so I guess you saw this really windy road coming up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, see the trail going up there through the middle of those two mountains?
Yes, I see it.
So I've made that hike.
Wow.
And then I have hiked up to the top of this peak right here. That's Plumber's Peak.
One on the right?
So
Okay.
that trail takes you to a saddle.
Okay.
Right in the middle there. You can go this way, and that's Plumber's Peak, and that's a pretty easy hike.
Yep.
And see that super duper rugged one to the left of the saddle?
Yep.
That's Pinnacle Peak.
Okay.
And it is gnarly, and I've been up there too. I spent the night up there
This one
actually.
here?
That gnarly
Wow,
one to the left
okay.
of that saddle. Yep. Pretty nasty. And you are coming down on your butt. That's
Yeah.
the kind of one you're talking about.
Yeah.
You are not hiking on that. That's some climbing. And I didn't rope up. You can do it without roping up, but you don't want to lose your footing. So that's Pinnacle Peak. And I don't
Nice
know
view
what.
of Adams right there.
Yep,
Neat.
yep. And I don't know what any of the rest of these are called. So we're just going to make our way down this valley. And there's Packwood right there.
Yep.
So we're going to make our way down here, zip, straight down there.
Cool.
So as we get closer here, we should get updrafts. So right now we got a downdraft because the slope here is down.
Yep.
And over here the slope is up. And I'm not going to get super close to that, but I was just speaking theoretically. That downdraft should reduce and should get an updraft. Feel that?
Yep.
An
There we go.
Upward acceleration.
Go.
And I didn't do anything.
You're taking the elevator. Wow, that's amazing.
So what it did, mostly, yeah,
I can see it. Yeah,
yeah, when you're close to terrain, you can really see what the plane's doing from the wind. Like a huge downdraft like I was telling you about, and the crosswind, and the parallax between ridge lines in front of you, that makes a crosswind obvious. Yep, I'm hungry. But I thought we were going to eat around noon, but we got away late, and then we've just been buzzing all
it's
over it
vacation.
at slow speeds.
It's your day off.
So we'll on runway 1, because the winds were forecast. We'll overfly the field, take a look at the windsock, and then I can decide what to do. The winds are supposed to be coming from that way, so I'm pretty sure we'll land.
You go against or with?
Against. So we have the slowest ground speed possible. I'm going to throttle back here, so it's not a problem with the engine, it's me. Are you doing it?
You're very conscientious to your passenger.
Well, dude, if the engine quits, that's fucking horrifying.
Yeah.
If you hear the engine reducing power, it scares you. So, I'm gonna tell you. And not
Oh, I appreciate it.
let you have a heart attack from thinking that the engine's quitting.
A little bit. It's just very wispy. That was fun.
Yeah, we hit some air that was going downward.
Yeah. Help me adjust my rear end.
Oh, you're welcome. So actually, can you see the runway?
All right.
There's the river.
Yes, yep.
And then to the left are a bunch of colored trees changing color.
I
Then
think
there's
I
the
see it.
runway. Packwood traffic, Silver Luscombe, 5 miles to the north. At 5100, we're going to overfly the field, take a look at the windsock, then join the pattern for landing, Packwood. So yeah, we'll see what the windsock's saying. So that's 1,000, so we still have a lot of altitude to lose. And that's 122.9, I'm on 122.9, volume's up enough. Packwood traffic, Silver Luscombe, overflying the field, look at the windsock, Packwood. Yeah, it's a little bit more gusty down here,
It
isn't
is,
it?
yes. So I'm looking for the windsock.
Yeah, it'll be a little tricky to see until we get a little closer here. I'm going to start to come in. We'll get another 1,000 feet lower here while we're doing our orbit. That'll still keep us, that'll
Is that
be
the field right there off your wing?
Yep, that'll still be above pattern altitude. Or
Yes,
actually,
just
maybe,
inside this main tree line on the
oh,
river.
see it? See the windsock? It's coming from that way. Yeah, it's behind the trees now, and in fact, you can see the wind blowing us.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't even need to see the windsock. Right now, you can see it blowing us that way.
Yep.
Alright, so I'll be landing in a direction I've not landed before, but it's a super easy approach. So it's no problemo whatsoever. I think you can see the runway now.
I can see it.
Can you see it? Did you locate it?
I did.
And the pizza
Thanks.
joint is on this highway, a little bit that direction.
Okay.
It's not a long walk, 10-minute walk maybe.
So what's the pattern for this airport then?
Yeah, I think it's a left-hand pattern for both sides. Runway, it's hard to press buttons when it's bumpy.
Yes.
Left for runway 1, and that's really all I care about. And I know it's left for the other one too. Packwood traffic, Silver Luscombe is overflying midfield to join a left downwind for runway 1, Packwood. Alrighty, so we're going to overfly midfield.
Would you be doing this if someone was coming in for an approach?
What's that?
I know you're over the runway.
Yeah,
If
I would
there was
do
other traffic, where would you be?
Yeah, I would do something similar.
Okay, you're in a good spot?
Yep. Yeah, we have a huge wind from this direction. We have a huge crosswind this way. Packwood traffic, Silver Luscombe, left downwind, runway 1, Packwood. Yeah, we have a huge wind from that direction. Yep, now we gotta start slowing down. Packwood traffic, Silver Luscombe, left base, runway 1, Packwood. A little bumpy, huh? Yep, I see the number. Packwood traffic, Silver Luscombe, final runway 1, Packwood. The runway? Yep. Oh, we're going fast, so we're gonna want to slow down and lose some altitude here. Trim up. Yeah, we're set up here real nice. We're in good shape. A bit bumpy, huh? Yeah, watch your knee there. Yep. Not that you've got tons of room to move around, but yeah, it's a little gusty, isn't it? We're in good shape. Well, oh, got a little gust there, didn't we? That was exciting.
That's fun.
Holy crap. Holy
Good job.
crap.
No, good job on the landing.
Holy crap. That was exciting.
Got a bigger set than me.
Wow. That was actually one of the more exciting approaches I've ever flown. That was pretty crazy.
Oh, that was a trip.
Yeah, we had a huge, I mean, the bottom just dropped out. At one point, we had a big, I don't know if it was a downdraft or a disappearance of the wind off the nose, and we just dropped down.
Yeah.
And I was able to arrest the descent a little bit, and we touched. And not too bad. We didn't slam it down or anything. And then added a little throttle, and I brought it back in for a little bit more controlled touchdown. So we're just gonna, so that dude's hogging the whole pad. That's okay. We'll come over here. Maybe
Tie down someplace?
yeah, what do you think? Will there be the least wind? Maybe next to these trees? Well, I mean, yeah, I just want to maybe get behind something that's blocking the wind. Which I'm thinking maybe these trees will do for us. And honestly, I don't even know if I have my wheel chocks. Anyway, I think we're quite shielded from the wind right here, so maybe we're okay. Okay, we're here.
Come back next week for a pleasant flight back to Thun Field after a great lunch. It started out bumpy, but turned out nice, and Paul tried his hand at flying the old Luscombe.